What's up guys, CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new video exploring and breaking down one of the major kaiju we'll be seeing in Godzilla King of the Monsters, Rodan. Rodan is one of Godzilla's most classic foes, and it'll be making his first appearance on screen in many years in this film, and its first time in a Western-produced film too. In the movie, it'll be one of 3 new kaiju appearing and going toe-to-toe with Godzilla alongside Mothra and King Ghidorah. Rodan is usually portrayed as a giant winged monster, almost like a pterodactyl or a pteranodon, but even larger than either of those dinosaurs. It's actually also usually portrayed as a brownish color with legs and wings for arms. Rodan's main and most notable ability is the power of flight. Not only can the creature fly with its massive wings, it can also do so at supersonic speeds, even able to outfly modern jets at their top speeds. In flight, his powerful wings also create shockwaves and devastation when he flies, which we actually did see in the first trailer for King of the Monsters. On top of that, Rodan is also incredibly durable, above and beyond his fellow kaiju, having shown a surprising durability to powerful attacks like Godzilla's atomic breath in previous movies. Rodan's also shown sometimes to have a breath attack of his own, either a radioactive heat ray or sometimes just a gust of wind, but it's something that he usually does have in films. And of course, it's a big old bird-like dinosaur-looking thing, so it's definitely going to use that massive beak and his talons at some point. In the film, at least as far as we've seen in the trailer, Rodan looks incredibly accurate to its appearance and powers from the original films. Of course, it's gotten the big budget Hollywood treatment this time around, so as we saw in that leaked model, Rodan looks fiercer and more textured and detailed than it ever has before. We don't see many of Rodan's powers in the trailers, but of course we see that it can fly and that when it does, it causes massive devastation below. We're not sure if that's the full extent of the shockwaves it can cause with its wings, or if that's something that, it just happens when something so big moves so fast. According to various promotional materials released for Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and the first trailer we got last week, the film is going to see Rodan trapped and slumbering in a volcano in Mexico, specifically on Isla de Mona. Calling it Titanus Rodanus, the Monarch Sciences website describes Rodan this way. Within a Monarch containment facility atop the active Isla de Mona volcano, a mysterious titan lies in pyrostasis within the restless magma. The legends speak of it as the Fire Demon, or the One Born of Fire, but a simpler name echoes through the ancient temples of volcanically active regions. Rodan. They specifically describe it as biovolcanic and mention other volcanic regions, so it seems like Rodan is attracted to heat and maybe specific volcanoes around the Pacific Rim, which of course is this giant volcano range. And so the fact that it's specifically referred to as a fire demon, it might be more than that. I mean, it could suggest that Rodan actually is going to have that radioactive heat ray, or he could simply even just breathe fire or magma. In the film, Rodan is going to be the biggest it's ever been, with a height listed at just 154 feet. That's okay, that's kind of small. It's less than half of Legendary's Godzilla, but its wingspan is a whopping 871 feet, more than 200 feet longer than any previous incarnation of Rodan, and taller specifically if he was wingtip to wingtip than Godzilla himself. The biggest question most fans have is whether or not Rodan will be a friend or foe to Godzilla in this film. While King Ghidorah obviously is an out-and-out villain, he's always portrayed that way, and Mothra is more often a fellow peacekeeper and occasional enemy if it comes to it, Rodan legitimately kind of sways back and forth between friend and foe depending on the film and the circumstance. In this film, my bet would be that initially Godzilla is standing alone against all 3 kaiju, and slowly but surely the other 2 will recognize that Ghidorah is a bigger threat and is going to destroy them all unless they work together and stop the battle royale. How they communicate that to each other, who knows, but they're all Titans, so maybe they have this hidden language or connection from back when they ruled the Earth. Behind the scenes, Rodan first appeared in his own movie like many of the Showa monsters. That film was 1956's Rodan and actually saw 2 of the species of kaiju appear, a male and a female. Apparently they were mates from what we saw in the film. That actually poses an interesting question. Are we going to see Rodan's mate in this movie? And I guess there's another question in there. Which Rodan is this? I mean, I've been referring to it as a he in this, but it really could be either the male or the female Rodan. So maybe it'll be a female. Maybe, that, begs the question, are we going to see the other one, the pair? We probably won't, but I could see another one of the species showing up if there's like a flashback to that age where Titans ruled the Earth, which was mentioned in the trailer. I definitely could see that happening, but I don't think we'll see both at one time, I guess, in the present day. Rodan would go on to appear in numerous movies in the decades after that first appearance, most notably Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, which it seems like this movie might draw some inspiration from, all the way up to his most recent appearance in Godzilla Final Wars until now. Let me know what you think of Rodan appearing in the film and what you hope to see from the flying beast in the film in the comments section down below. That's going to do it for me here though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.